Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello. I do have to apologize. So, the first several minutes of this VOD is actually a re record because it turns out I didn't have my microphone working. So, I'm going to skip the YouTube intro. I'll do that afterwards. But today we are going to be playing Escape Tales The Awakening. And I figured, just because I think it's more entertaining to actually be able to hear you guys, we are going to role play as though we haven't played this before. And so we are going to go in here for the first few minutes until the sound cut back on, and we're gonna see how this goes. So we should be in the nursery. That's where we were starting the episode at, so let's go ahead and hop in. Oh boy. You find yourself in Lizzie's nursery. Jennifer is standing in the middle and is still humming a lullaby. You clench your teeth. When Lizzie was a couple of months old, all her care was on Jen's head, so often you were too busy to even look in the nursery. Jen, you try, but your wife doesn't seem to hear you. So, what is this? It looks weird. What is going on here? You walk slowly towards Jennifer. Oh, okay. Her eyes are absent. You place a hand on her shoulder. Jen, is it really you? She shudders. She looks like she just saw a ghost. Sammy, what's going on? You shouldn't be here. You carried out the ritual. Don't tell me that... She shakes her head nervously. Her eyes fill up with tears. You want to say something, but Jen goes first. It's all my fault. I carried out the ritual from the book. I asked for something, and requests have their prices. Do you remember when I started to have my migraines? It's all because of the ritual. The keepers failed me and... Oh, man. You calm her down as you used to, caressing her hair. Jen looks you in the eye. I'm sorry, Sammy. Please, Sammy, forgive me. It's all my fault. You look to Jen with compassion. Of course, honey. I know it was all for the greater good. Or you hug Jen and try to hold back your tears. After a long pause, you reply... I wish I could, Jen, but I can't. I have to save our daughter. Oh, man. Okay, so this is a tough choice. Like, I want to say I forgive you, but at the same time, is she even real? Maybe this is one of the keepers, like, disguised as her, right? Is she tricking us? Like, if we side with her, are we going to somehow forget about Lizzie? Because... we have to focus on our daughter. That's the whole reason we're here, right? And Jen has been dead for a while, so nothing we do is going to bring her back, right? So I feel like, as much as this choice sucks, I feel like we have to save our daughter, right? Because it makes it sound, the way it's worded, that if we pick this one, we're abandoning our daughter. So we got to pick this one. I cannot forgive you. I'm sorry, you say, feeling as if you were losing a piece of you with each spoken word. I understand. I'm sorry that I couldn't do it differently. I wanted for us all to be happy, she says to you. There are tears going down her cheeks again. She steps back, and you feel as if she was in another realm again. I tried to raise her as best as I could, but she always loved you more. Take this. Jen gives you a picture signed by Lizzie. Best dad in the world. You try to thank her, but Jen doesn't hear you anymore. She acts as if dead, looking motionally at the mirror in front of her. Oh, man. Well, I mean, we're the best dad, but what exactly does that mean? Okay, so I think next we will investigate the crib, right? Because this is Lizzie's room. You built your daughter's crib yourself, well before she was born. You spent many hours in the basement piling the boards and painting them in purple. You touch one of the sides of the crib. The paint has peeled off, unveiling a few colorful lines that you definitely didn't plan. Okay, so we have a picture and a crib. Okay, so I see the colored lines around here. And so let's see, what do we do? So do we just kind of like start here? So A, I, and then green. Which one would it be? Maybe M? Aim? O, S, R, K? This isn't really making sense, right? What else could it be? Because we don't know which ones. Like, I feel like these are the same shades. But then again, so these are positioned in certain ways. What if... Okay, so like this is a horizontal line, right? And this one is a horizontal one. So let's I, and then this one's vertical, or this was vertical. This is horizontal. So horizontal A, and then the green vertical M. And then horizontal yellow. That would be S. Okay. And then vertical O. And then there's this 2 vertical pinks R. I am sorry. And then yes, okay. What's this? Is this going to be our name? S A. It's gonna be Sam, right? Sam. I am sorry, Sam. Okay. So let's see. I am sorry, Sam. Because we can't do any more characters, right? That was an awful lot. You say the password out loud, which opens the secret cache hidden behind the crib. You reach inside and take out a package with baby food. Okay, you take the baby food. Okay. What is this? Let's see. A solid and massive safe in the corner of the room does not match the rest of the surroundings. You would never put a safe in the wall of your daughter's room. You walk closer. You can see geometrical figures on the safe door. Okay. So we need to find something. Okay, what is this? Lizzie loved to look at the carousel in her room. The spinning horses and butterflies would help her fall asleep faster. Terrified, you notice there are razor blades instead of butterflies now. Okay. So we have... There's some writing on them. And then we have to do something with them on the safe, I assume. Hello, how is this? Okay, that should be better. Thank you for catching that. That would have sucked. All right. Apparently it didn't connect. I don't know why. All right. So we have a circle plus square equals, I'm assuming triangle plus triangle, but I don't really know. We'll just have to see. That's a triangle, I promise, guys. Okay. And then this one is kind of upside down. I assume it's part of this one. Maybe? Because this one... I mean, well, no, actually, it's probably part of this one, right? Maybe? So let's see. This could be... Because this is an inequality, right? So, and I think it's upside down. So 0 or circle. Oh, yeah, I think this is like 0. Like the letter 0. Or the number 0. 0 is a number, guys. Square plus triangle plus circle. So if you add all 3 of them together, it's between 0 and 10. Okay. And then we have one more. Circle equals square. Is that the only other one? Because we took care of... Or did we? Oh, no, we didn't. This is part of it. Right? So we did this one. We did this one. So this one is completely taken care of. We've done both pieces of this one, so this one's taken care of. We did this one, but we haven't done this yet. And I don't think we've done this, because I don't see... Yeah, I don't see this one. So I think this is our last equation. So we have triangle plus square plus... wait, okay, so triangle plus square plus another square equals circle. Right? I think that's what we're looking at. So now we got to do some math. All right. So we're looking, the code is going to be square, triangle, circle, but we got to figure out what those are. So, this one. Okay. So we'll do this. All right. So this one. That's basically, we're going to do some algebra here, guys, so don't mind me. I could be making this too complicated. It's entirely possible. Equals circle plus square, right? And then, so then triangle is going to equal half of circle plus square. Whatever circle plus square is, it's going to equal half of it. Okay, so now, if we look at this, we know what triangle equals. It equals circle plus square divided by 2, right? Half of that. Plus 2 squares. And that equals circle. All right. So now we're doing some more algebra. So we're going to multiply everything by 2. Am I a nerd? I love algebra. So we're going to multiply that by 2. We're going to multiply this by 2. So that'll be 4 squares. And then we're going to multiply this by 2. And then we're going to move this one over here so it's just a circle. And that's going to equal 5 squares. Right? Now we know what triangle equals. And we know what circle equals. So we can go back to this one, actually. And we can say 5 squares plus a square is triangle. So triangle is going to equal 6 squares divided by 2, which is 3 squares, right? So we have that in terms of squares, and we have circle in terms of squares. So now we know that if you add all 3 of them together, it's less than 10. And if you add a circle and a triangle together, that's already 8 squares. Square has to be 1. Right? This has to be 1. Because this is 8, and the only number that would be between bigger than 0 and less than 10 would be 9. So, square has to be 1, which means that triangle is 3, and okay, and then circle is 5. So it's going to be 1, 3, 5, right? Math, guys, math. All right. You enter the code and slowly open the massive safe door. There is another passage inside. You look behind you towards Jennifer. She is still looking at the mirror and humming a lullaby. You are not sure what to do. Should you leave her and keep going? I mean, yeah, we've done everything here, and these are just going to waste our energies, I believe. We have one more energy we can use. Let's check the window, just because I'm pretty sure it doesn't take an energy to leave the portal. If it does, we have learned a thing. You look out the window, letting you see the night sky illuminated with stars. Is it really night already? The clouds in the firmament do not move, and on closer inspection, they look to have been drawn. Moving away from the window, you also notice a hole in the handle. Interesting. What would you see if you could open it? Or what would you see? Okay, what would you see if you could open it? Okay, so you take out the handle and put it in the hole. You remove the handle from your, or you remove the handle from your inventory. Okay, so we got 2 more energy. You feel a slight breeze coming through the open window. You hear Lizzie's whisper coming from afar. Daddy, you can't be upset with Mommy. She did it for us. You want to look outside, but a sudden gust of wind slams the window shut. You cannot open it again. Despite that, your daughter's voice gives you a little bit of comfort. Now I feel bad for having told her that we didn't forgive her. I'm sorry. All right, we have plenty of energy. Let's look at this. Jennifer is turned with her back to you. You notice she's wearing the pink dress that you got her for your anniversary. The same one she was wearing when you found her dead. All right, it's time to go through the portal. Where is this going to lead us? The darkness subsides, and you immediately realize that you have found yourself in the attic. This time you're not alone. With horror, you notice 2 familiar figures chained to the wall. Jen and the doctor. At first, you try to walk to them. They are silent, just rolling their eyes as if they want to show you something. You follow their gaze. You see gargoyles in both corners of the room. Okay, so these are the gargoyles? Huh. Alright, so they're chained right here. I sort of want to talk to them, but then I want to get more information too. I'm a little nervous about just immediately clicking on them. We only have 2 stamina? Are you kidding me? I guess we have to click on them. You walk to the doctor and your wife. Both are chained to the floor, silent but not gagged. You try to release them, but you don't have enough strength to break the chains. You have to find another way. You don't have an item that can be used. Okay, so we might have to find an item. I mean, there's something here. Wait, what? Oh, this is like a hacksaw or something. What about this? The chains entwine the table and cupboard so tightly that there's no chance for you to even move them. There is a note with some symbols next to the padlock on the chains. Okay. So, what is this? And more math. OD1 plus square B2 times triangle A3. Okay, so D1. What do we have here? D1. I mean, as a triangle, but there's no circles. So is that 0? Is that supposed to be a 0? Square B2. There's 3 squares in B2. And the triangles in A3, there's 2. I mean, 6 seems like a very low answer for a 3-digit padlock. I wonder if... I don't think 6 could be it, right? What if it's the numbers that we found? What if it's 032? Oh, wait. Oh, I can only put in 2 digits. Okay. Well, D1. Oh, wait, there are circles here. 1, 2, 3. They're really tiny, though. Let's see. Can I make this even? That's the biggest I can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I assume that's a 6. If it's not, we'll figure it out. So then that will be 18. The 6 6, 36, right? Unless, I'm assuming it follows normal mathematical operations. So then that should be 36. Okay, then maybe I don't have the circles counted. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the number of circles in there. And then squares in B2. 1, 2, 3. Unless this is supposed to count. Could that be a 4, maybe? Question mark? If that's true, then that would be 4 times 2, which is 8. And then 8 times 6, 48. No. Okay. Because those just look like lines, right? So I don't think it's 4. I feel like that's correct as it being 3. And then the triangle is an A3. It's just 2. Is it possible it's just left to right and this is like 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18? I mean, that's not mathematically correct. Okay, I was gonna say, if it was that, I was gonna like get annoyed. All right, so there's a note with some symbols next to the padlock. Yeah, OD1. I mean, D1. Unless there's something about this that I'm not seeing. It looks like there's 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 circles, right? 6 plus the squares in B2. 1, 2, 3. I mean, yeah, because this is C2. So it would just be this area, which is 3, clearly. Then the triangle is an A3. None of these are circles. I only see 1, 2 triangles. But it's not accepting that? Why? What is wrong with it? I mean, clearly, we may have to get a hint on this one because we have everything we need and the logical math answer doesn't seem to be giving us the correct answer. Where can you find such a coordinate grid? Oh. What? Such a coordinate grid? Is there a grid somewhere? Is there... Am I supposed to look at that? Let's go ahead and meditate. I thought we had everything, but maybe we don't. As you're wondering what to do next, someone puts a hand on your shoulder. You jump and turn around. Behind you stands a short man in an elegant suit. Seeing your reaction, he takes a step back and says, "Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But quickly, because my very presence here is breaking the rules. I see that you need help. Meanwhile, I enjoy exploring other people's memories. It's my weakness, an addiction, you could say. I will help you in exchange for one of them. Agreed?" You don't know if you can trust him, but everything indicates you have no choice. You have to give away something. Oh, really? Really? No. That's unfortunate. Well, let's look at this. You look at the stool standing next to the padlocked grate. When you examine it closer, you notice some kind of writing. Okay, so this is just a different puzzle, but it's related to this. The carpet on the floor is decorated with colorful, incomprehensible symbols. Have you seen something similar before? And then we need one more thing. Would that be in the book? Where would it be? We could look here. Well, let's see. There is rolled carpet with embroidered symbols on the floor. Okay, so there's our third piece. But this is a different puzzle. So I want to go back. Yeah, I want to go back to this one and see what we did wrong. Find the symbols indicated by the label on the card with grid and complete the equation given there. Yeah, I did that. Circles in D1. This is D1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus the squares in B2, which is 3. Times the triangles in A3. And there's only 2. So yeah, I think we might have to solve this one. I don't know why it's messed up. The correct answer is 12. Oh. Because this is... Okay, guys. I'm a moron. Yeah. It does follow order of operations. I don't know why I saw that. And my brain registered this. Ignore me. We know the correct answer. We had the right idea, but I apparently can't math. That last one did me in. You enter the code, the lock opens, and all the chains immediately disappear. You slide the cabinet from under the table. Both pieces of furniture can still be useful to you. Okay. I don't know how, but let's look at this one now. Okay, we can rotate this maybe? Okay, so maybe we're putting together like a carpet or something. Let's see. I see numbers here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits, and the last one is a 9. Okay, so but where do we start? That's the question. Like I can see some numbers here. A 2, 3, 7, 0, 2, but like where all do we, how do we know which one goes where? And then I see this could be an 8. Maybe this one's upside down. This could be a 2. It's hard, difficult to say. I see all kinds of green numbers. 3, 7. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Because, oh wait, oh. Okay. Maybe? That one's already a 2. So maybe not. Let's see. They've got, I don't know. 1, 4. Maybe they go top to bottom. Maybe. But how? NT. Because I see all kinds of numbers. And some of them run off the edge, but not in a way that necessarily makes sense. 2, 8, 6, and then this one goes where? It looks like the top of a number. What exactly do we do with this? I'm really not sure. Like, I know clearly I see numbers. That's not the issue. The issue is, how do we know which one is where? Because they don't just line up. They don't line up like top and bottom or anything like that. There are these L shapes. There's 3 here, 1 here. Maybe it has to do with that. I mean, maybe? Not sure. I almost feel like all of the different letters make numbers at some point, right? Maybe there's some way we can overlap them to make numbers, but I'm not sure. Like, we can do stuff like this, but what does this give us? I really could not tell you. Yeah, I'm not sure that gives us anything. 0, and we supposedly got everything we need. Some kind of writing. Yeah, I can see that. And I see a 1, a 2, I see a backward 7, I see a 4, a 6. What could possibly be like the start of a 5 or a 6? And like, can the numbers overlap maybe? And like, this could be an 8. Because clearly the numbers don't match anything. Even if we did something like that, yeah, they just... I'm not exactly sure what this puzzle is trying to tell me. It feels immediately as though we're wanting to either overlap the colors somehow, in which case, how do we know which order? Or like, maybe look at the green numbers, because we need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only need 7. But which ones? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. How do we know which order? I mean, surely it's not that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I didn't think it would be that easy. So how do we know what order it goes in? There's also this on here, which is this one. This one is closest, I believe. So maybe this one is the one that goes over here. Which one would go next? I mean, do they have to connect somehow? Is that a thing that we have going on here? If so, then how would it connect exactly? That doesn't make any sense. 4, 1, 2, 8, 6, 3, 7. I don't think so. Let me write that down. I mean, I'm really not thinking that's right, but 4, 1, 2, 8, 6, 3, 7. I would be super surprised if this was it. 4, 1, 2, 8. What was this? 6. That was a 6. 4, 1, 2, 8, 6, 3, 7. 4, 1. Oops. 4, 1, 2, 8, 6, 3, 7, 9. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's get a nudge. I know we're hitting up the hints. The puzzles are getting difficult. There's not enough space on the floor, so the carpets have to overlap. Okay, so they do have to overlap. So how? How do they overlap? That's the question. They have to overlap. Does this one overlap here? Were we right originally with that? Then where does this one go? Maybe this is the wrong direction. Possibly. Let's shrink them all to their normal size. All right, so if we overlap this one, how do we overlap some of the other ones? Nothing else is necessarily, I mean, you could do that, but what is that supposed to be? We could do that. Could we, oh wait, maybe we can do like this? Maybe? I mean, it's more like this, right? But not really. They have to overlap, but how? How do they overlap? I assume the colors have to be different, right? Or the same, right? So let's see. Are there any shapes? Like, can we do something like this? What else would we do? I feel like we don't want to overlap too much. But what if it's something like that? And then what else would we have? Whoops. Let's go ahead and clear that number we had. That's obviously not the right one. Yeah, that one doesn't seem like it would fit there at all. What could we overlap here? I mean, we could do that, but I don't know what that gives us. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to run to the bathroom real fast. All right, so so this looks like a backward 7. We have all kinds of numbers. There's not enough space. They have to overlap. But where? Like there's a 2 here. Can I somehow add on to this somehow here? Or yeah, it just doesn't really make sense. But like, I mean, I can do this. I don't know what that gains us. Unless this is going to be like a silly puzzle and we have to like... But what color order would you do then, right? These numbers are green. I feel like we want the green numbers. But how do we get those? Because I mean, I can see how we could potentially form numbers, but I can't... Okay, so like there's a triangle here. What does that give us? There's not a triangle anywhere else, right? If we were to say overlap this. Oh wait, that's the wrong direction. Oops. Keep clicking the wrong button after I flip it. One more flip. So like we could overlap this. That's not really giving us what we want. There's this 7. That doesn't really match. There's not enough room, so the carpets have to overlap. Is there something in the room we should see? Is there only enough room for like 2 carpets? Is that maybe what we're seeing? No. Alright, what else does it say? Place the carpets in such a way to make it possible to read the code in the color of the lock. That's not helpful at all. One of the carpets has to lay on top of the other 2. Okay, I mean, I kind of figured that. I guess that narrows it down a little. So, alright, let's rotate this one, because clearly this is the numbers upright. And I feel like this is the uprights here. Now, the question is, which one has to lay on top of the other 2? So, do we do, like, this, and then we have to, like, match something? This is probably what we have to do. Figure out which one it matches, right? Or which one gives us the code, but we don't know. We have to figure it out. So one of them has to lie on top of the other two. All right. Where at? Is it like this? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay. So we put these side by side because we thought it was the green ones, right? There we go. Okay, 3, 7, 2. All right. Okay. So we had the right idea, just a little confused on the direction we were going there. 3, 7, 2, 8, 6. I assume 4 would be next if you're going left or right. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's correct. So let's see. 3, 7, 2, 8, 6, 4, 1. We may need to put the 9 in. So let's try with the 9. Okay. All right. Man, that one was tricky. I hate the chair. What? You enter the code into the safe mechanism. Inside, you can see a small ladder in its depths. Okay. What does that do for us? Where did it go? It's not even in our inventory. That was the baby food. Okay. We can't do anything. We haven't found anything to help them, but we have a ladder now. Maybe we could reach something we couldn't reach before. Did this just open up? There is a chair covered with cobwebs next to the safe. You wipe it and see writing on the top. Okay. I hate the chair. Okay. So I hate the chair. The ladder hates the chair. Is this a logic puzzle? Drawer plus chair equals love. Okay. So I hate the stool. So he's not going to be with the drawer plus chair. What's the drawer? This side up. Drawer plus chair. 16. 2. Take me to the left. Oh, okay. Drawer plus chair equals love. Are these the drawers? I hate the chair. Take me to the left. Okay, we got a logic puzzle here. 4, 1, 5, 2, 3. So if we arranged it that way, I don't think this is going to be right. 2 on the top, 1 and 5. 2 on the top, 1 and... Yeah, there's no 5, right? That's like a 9. So, what does this mean? Is this just all the different furniture? I feel like... How big of a code can we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a 5-digit code. Okay. Do we have 5 pieces of furniture then? 1, 2. Okay, so we have 5. It's a logic puzzle then. So take me to the left. Okay, so that one's the first one. 2 is the first number. Drawer plus chair equals love. Does that mean drawer plus chair? Are these the drawers? I hate the chair. This side up. Maybe we have to build it in this shape. Drawer plus chair. This side up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're putting like this. Two, 9, Do we do it left or right? Like 29136? 29136? Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. This is the order we do the numbers in. Okay, okay. I follow. So we have the shape. So now we know what we do. So it's going to be 9. Okay. We got to follow. That's what this is for. It tells us the order. So 9, and then it's very small, hard to read. 2 is the table. I need to keep making it bigger and small. So that's 1. All right, so 1. 3 is, okay, so we have 3, 4. So 6, 2, and then 3, right? 91623. Let's see. 91623. All right. At least we figured that one out without having to cheat on the hints. Okay, so we could escape, but is there a way we can free them? Let's see what we can do. Let's look at this. So there may be something here. We have 2 energy left. So yeah, you stack the furniture, being careful not to fall. The structure wobbles, but it is stable enough to carry your weight. You can reach the door now, which is the portal out. Oh, we have these. Looking at the mechanism on the wall, you notice it's missing a few elements. Some of the missing gears left only a shadow. We've got those. Okay, so we can actually solve this puzzle. So it was 5 goes to this one, right? Because 5 is right here. What is this? But then it goes straight. Oh, but then it's pointing to. Then it's pointing to 8. 5 something something 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe. But that still doesn't. Oh, but these have to go to the top. Okay, okay, okay. I understand. Except for I can't rotate it all the way to the top, but I can get it a little closer so I can see. So I think that one would have to go there, right? Let's see. And then, well, maybe not. This one is pretty close to the top. No, this one has to go here. Because the 8, this is almost to the top, and the 8's right here. Oh, wait. But no, we need 7 there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this one is like 9. Oh wait, yeah, because I wish we could like free rotate it instead of just getting it in weird random places like that. So this one right there, this one if it was here would be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I assume that's a 0, right? Right? I would assume. It looks like a 0. So if this one was here, it would be like 3. If it was here. So either way, this one would be 3. And then this one, it's got to be 3 and 5 no matter which way you slice it, right? Right? Maybe not, but let's try this. And so then this is 5, 3, 5, 8. Probably not the solution, but it'd be funny. Okay, so not quite. So if the red line is at the top, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's clearly 3 here. It's clearly 3 here. Doesn't matter which one we pick. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So either 8 or 5. Since it wasn't this, let's try 5, 3, 8, 8. Okay, there we go. It wasn't the first time we tried, it was the second. After placing the gears in the correct places, you turn them several times. The wall in front of you flashes as if someone was projecting a movie on it. The colorful figures change shapes and colors. You notice that what you're looking at is the image of Lizzie's toy kaleidoscope. All right, so now we should have enough energy to investigate the rest of this room. So is there something else here we're supposed to look at? Let's look at the board first. The family tree drawn by a child's hand is missing only one person. For some reason, they were burned out with the death year. What? Okay. So you have the grandparents, 1824 to 1891. 1810 to 1893. Okay. Okay, so I wonder, I'm going to cheat and use calculator so I don't have to think about, well, so I can just do this quickly, really. All right, so 1893 minus 1810. How old was she when she died? She was 83. Okay. Because I'm wondering if this might be like a number chart, you know? Where stuff at, I don't know, 1891 minus 1824. So he was 67. Okay, so these guys, 1912 minus 1845, 67. And then she was 1929 minus 1846. Okay, so the women, I assume, all lived to be the same age. Let's just verify that real quick. 83. So all of the women are at 83. So she should be 83 also. 1850. Yes. And then he's going to be 67. So then we just have to figure out, it's going to be one or the other, right? So even if we don't get it right first try, we've got one of two options. If it's a guy, oh, we can also look at this. Okay, so it's a guy because all of the guys end in AS. Lortus, Pavlos, Bortus. So he's going to be 67. So 1883 plus 67 is going to be 1950. All right, so 1950. There we go. Yes, we are amazing. All right. Maybe on this one, maybe when it doesn't involve too much math, you've given the correct year. A broken key falls from behind off the family tree board. You take the key. Can I unchain them yet? Let's see. I don't have enough strength. You have to find another way. Use the key. Holding the key in your hands, you wonder whom you should free. Should you trust Jin or Lizzie's doctor? So many emotions are going through your head. You close your eyes for a moment. The weight of this choice is enormous. Who are you going to free? So I already feel bad that I told her I couldn't forgive her. But then again, the doctor is actively trying to save Lizzie, right? Or is he in on it? What do we really know about the doctor? And even Lizzie said to trust Mom. Let's try her. You open the lock and you save Jennifer. The doctor and the key disappear. Jennifer throws her arms around you. Happy birthday. This is from me and Lizzie, our mutual gift. She lets you go and gives you a small pink box tied with a green ribbon that says Happy Birthday, Dad. You accept the box and want to say thank you, but Jen disappears, leaving you alone. Okay, what is it? Okay, so we've got a present. Huh, okay. I'm not sure what that got us, but let's look at these gargoyles. You approach the gargoyle holding a pot in its paws. Your attention is drawn by the gently moving tongue of the stone creature. It looks as if it was licking its chops. You're just about to turn around when movement of one of the paws stops you. The gargoyle moves the spoon towards you, asking for some food. Oh, okay, so we can give some food and get energy, I see. We'll give away the baby food. Not that we need it. I wonder, I don't think we're gonna get much else. Maybe we just go now? I don't know. I think let's go now, right? We've done what we needed to here. You go through another passage. Lizzie's hospital room appears to your eyes. A creature similar to Lucian is standing in front of you, bending towards the girl. You want to go back to your father, it whispers. Lizzie doesn't reply. You try to run towards her, but your legs don't work. You feel as if you were deep in some kind of invisible sticky goo, paralyzing your every movement. If you want to take her away from us, you have to make a sacrifice, says the keeper, stretching his greedy hand towards you. The ritual of awakening requires sacrifice. Our world demands an exchange. What can you offer? A memory? A keepsake? Or maybe you have something that can directly help the girl. Give a birthday present? You pull out the gift from your pocket. The keeper nods, visibly pleased with what he sees. You are giving me your birthday gift? That's a generous gesture. Very generous. This is your reward. He points at your daughter's hospital bed. The girl slowly opens her eyes and looks around. Lizzie, it's me, you yell and try to run to her, but she doesn't react to your presence in any way. You realize you're still in the other dimension. Take me to her, you beg the keeper, but he just shakes his head slowly. You gave me your own gift, the memory of you. You think it's possible to live without that? You're staying here, Sam, between the worlds. No, you won't do that to me, you yell. You try to grab the keeper, but he disappears, leaving you alone with the vision of your daughter. Trapped in a nothingness, you follow the everyday life of the world. You observe from another realm how Lizzie leaves the hospital, goes back to school, searches for her missing father. You see all that and you can't stop crying. Oh man. Oh man. We got an interesting ending there. I think we should go back through this again and maybe make some different choices sometime, possibly. That would be interesting. I'm very curious. We got quite a bit of achievements through that run through, but I don't think we got everything. But it said that the more you meditate, the more it affects your outcome. I wonder if that's because we had to, for example, give the gift. We had to give up the best dad thing for one of them. If we hadn't had that, I wonder what would have happened. We may not have even been able to save her, but we did manage to save her this time, but not ourselves. Interesting. Let's go back to the menu. So that was an interesting game. I don't even know what to think about that. So we did manage to save Lizzie, but at what cost? We're now trapped in the spiritual world. I assume we're trapped along with Jen, so maybe we should have been on her side from the get-go. I mean, we did come around towards the end, but what exactly did we accomplish here? Now Lizzie is basically an orphan with no mom and no dad. I think the takeaway lesson here is don't be messing with rituals, guys. Like, it's not safe. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch at twitch.tv/LeR27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/LeR27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye. All right, we did it. I don't know if we'll play through it again or not. Let me look and see. I'm curious about what achievements. So yeah, we're only about a third of the way through the achievements, so we might go back through it and make some different choices, make one more playthrough and see how that runs, possibly. I don't know, but that is going to be it for today. We will revisit that next time. So I hope you guys had fun with that. I had fun. It was definitely a surreal trip through who knows what. Sorry about the sound issues at the beginning. When I upload this to the VOZ channel, I'll end up doing like a voiceover probably, just because like the first several minutes there's no sound, because for whatever reason, even though I thought it was set up right, the microphone wasn't set up right, so I apologize for that, guys. Hopefully it won't affect too much of it. We'll get it fixed. And right now, let's see, who can we raid? I'm looking to see. Let's see. How about, man, here's someone we haven't raided in a while. Let's raid Oreo Cake. She's playing Dead by Daylight. So we will be back here tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be playing some Lethal Company again with the crew, and it's going to be all kinds of hilarity. And after that, we're going to be back into King's Quest 6, and I'm super excited about that because we have several puzzles we need to figure out. Plus, we got the old lamp. We can give it to the merchant for the new. So we'll see how that goes. That will be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central. And again, thank you everybody so much for watching and hanging out with me this evening. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. So until then, guys, bye!